Hello everyone, welcome to today's special interview. Today I have a special guest. She's from Mexico. But first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lasa. I am 21 years old. I am grade 12 student from Adventist International School in Cambodia. It is my pleasure to be here with you all today. Today, we are going to talk about something very meaningful in everyone's life. It is called friendship. In a world where many people face stress, pressure, sadness, and challenges every day, having a true friend can make a very big difference. A real friend is not about laughing together, spending time together, but also about understanding, supporting, and encouraging together through both happy and difficult moments. I believe friendship is one of the most beautiful gifts in life because good friends can bring comfort, strength, happiness when we need it the most. Hello teacher, thank you for accepting my invitation. I'm glad that you are be my special guest. So may I kindly ask you to introduce yourself to everyone?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Sara Reyes and I'm a teacher here at AIS. And as Lasa mentioned before, I'm from Mexico.
Thank you so much. Now, let's begin our simple and meaningful questions about friendship. For my first question, what makes someone a good friend?
I think that a good friend is someone who not only is there for you in the good times, but also who understands you, supports you, and also challenges you to grow up. And yes, you grow together. I think that that's what makes a good friend.
It's a beautiful answer. I love it. Because good friends, being a friend, that time we can grow together. We can learn how to grow together. And what is more important in friendship, fun or understanding?
I personally believe that understanding is more important than having fun. Having fun is really nice. I think we all have fun when we're with our friends, but because we live in this life, there's going to be hard moments. And it's important to feel that you're understood during those hard moments, that you are not alone, and that you have someone that is willing to listen to you. So I believe that understanding is more important than just having fun.
Wow, it's a nice answer. And why is trust important in friendship?
Well, I think that for building any relationship, you need to have a strong foundation. And trust is something in which you can build a very good foundation for any type of relationship, but especially for friendships, I think that it's essential to have trust. If you cannot trust someone, then you cannot really build on top of that. So having trust is very important.
Yes, I also similar question. And because I also think trust also very important in friendships, like you said. And why do some friendships end? What do you think?
I think that friendships are a bit like plants. You have to nurture a plant for it to grow. And so if you are not nurturing the relationship, the friendship that you have with someone, then that friendship is going to eventually wilter away and die. So in order to have good friendships, you have to nurture them. And if you don't do that, then the relationship might finish.
When I listen to this question, I'm so sad because I can see many people in the world, they finish their friendships because they didn't know how to communicate. We can say like this because I think communicate is the best way for solving the problem so that we cannot end our friendship. And why do friends sometimes fight?
Well, we're all different people, right? We are all different. We have different backgrounds, different ideas. And so sometimes the differences can cause us to argue with one another or do different actions that the other person did not expect or didn't like. So sometimes fights might come when we have differences in our thoughts or what we wanted to do, things like that. Fights may occur?
For my opinion, I think when we fight is that because we learning to grow together, and when we fight, it's also can say a process to grow together, to understand each other. And what do you do when your friend is sad?
Usually, when my friends are sad, I try to lend my ears to them and listen to them so that they can get out whatever sad feeling they are going through. But also, something that I do for them is praying for them. I think that that's one of the most important things that we can do for a friend. Praying for them and praying with them is something that I try to do so that God can comfort them where I cannot comfort them, so that God can heal them where I cannot really heal them.
Awesome answer. And how can friends support each other during difficult times?
Well, as I said, praying is something really important. Taking time for praying together or praying for them is important. Another thing that I think is important to do is looking for ways to let your friend know that you care for them. Whether it's showing that you thought of them during the day, keeping the communication going with them, or sometimes you have the chance to give them a gift that says, "Oh, I remember you, I care for you." Those kind of things, I think that is a way that you can support one another.
Yes. Yes, I also agree. Prayer is very important for us to fix the difficult time with our friends. And why do some people forgive their friends even after getting hurt?
Well, if you value the friendship more than you care for how much you were hurt, you might be able to give them another chance. You think more about how we're all humans and we all make mistakes. And so, if you really value the friendship and the person, you might be willing to give them a second chance.
Yeah. And I think forgive is very important as well, because as we are as we are Christians, I do understand that because God forgave me, and I also want to forgive my friend as well. And God also said, He said that if you want me to forgive you, you must forgive others. And for my last question, how can true friendships stay strong over time?
Well, as I said before, it's important to nurture your friendships. If you look for ways to keep that friendship being nurtured, you're going to see them lasting for a very long time. Nurturing a friendship might look like being there when they need it and letting them know that they're not alone. Also, challenging one another, keeping each other accountable, it's very important as well. So that as you go through the stages of life, you can keep on growing together and keep the relationship may become stronger as time goes on. So I think that looking for those little ways, as I said before, like praying and giving each other sometimes gifts or making effort to show that you care for them, I think that those things make the relationship stronger.
Yes, very nice answer. I really like your answer very much. And thank you so much, teacher, for taking time to answer these questions and share your thoughts with us today. I truly learned that friendship is not about having fun together, but also about trust, understanding, kindness, and support. True friends can stay beside us during both and best and most moment in life. Today's interview reminds us that even simple actions like listening, encouraging, and caring for one another can make a very big difference in someone's life. Once again, thank you for listening, and thank you, teacher, for joining my interview today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.